Hi everyone. It is extremely useful while learning 3D animations to have reference videos, which do not only contain the poses of interest, but also span with the frame numbers, like the one I show here. So I use this video pretty much as a reference to animate a weightlifting character, and I think it is perfect for the job. That is includes both the poses I like and the frame number on the top left corner of the video. I found the original on YouTube, and it doesn't look that way. So the original on a YouTube video is kind of lengthy. It has like 52 seconds. Um, it is a 52-second video, in contrast to my reference video, which has only 3 seconds. And it does not, like contain the frame number in here, make it's really hard to, as a reference. Especially for the beginner who just start to begin animating the characters. So here is a set of software and websites that I use to create my reference video from the original YouTube video. So of course you have to find a video of interest on the YouTube first, and then download the video onto your computer using a website called the YouTube Developers website, Y2Mate. And then with the downloaded video, you have to convert it into a sequence of image using the VLC, which is a free software movie player, but it had another function that convert the movie into a series of image that you can do for the subsequent processing using another free open source software called the Fiji. The Fiji can be downloaded from this link, and I think they have a clear instruction enough for you to download this software back into your computer. So let's start first step. Let's start the first step. So we really want to download this video to my computer. So what I do, I copy the link, and then I copy the link and I paste it into a new into the YouTube download the website Y2Mate. I paste the link here, and you see as soon as I paste the link in here, it shows several options for you to download it from. So this is a small video, so it's no pain to download the maximum quality. So I hit download, and it takes some time, a few seconds to convert the website video into the downloadable video. And when it's done, hit download and point to the folder to store the video. So I'm using Windows, so I store it in a desktop, and I name it Snatch. Okay, save. Right, so I close the reference video for now. Right, so there's a lot of apps in here. Right, so here the video, the original video. Right, so we have 32-second, and all right, let's start converting this video into a series of frames. So before I do that, I define, I just make a new folder to store on the image sequence. So I store this snatch sequence. All right, so I open this folder and copy the location. All right, I just hit Control C or just right click and copy. And then I open the VLC. The VLC is just a movie player, but it had a function converting the video into frames. So you open the VLC media players and then go to Tool, Preferences, and check the O in the show settings here. Check the O, and scroll down all the way to filter and scene filter. Okay, so in here there's several input informations. I usually use the JPG as is, minimize the space and the size of the sequence. Leave the width and height as is, and the file name prefix, you can name whatever it is, whatever you like. My name is weightlift. And directory path prefix, so you just copy and paste it, the path, the location of your folders in here. And recording ratio, I keep it as 1 because I want to record every single frame. So for a long video, you can just put a different number in here and hit save. Yep. And now you open the downloaded video, go to media, open file, and hit snatch. Yeah, so all right, so I let it play for the entire video. So for a very long video, you can just drag the slider to whichever part that you want to record only, and start recording this part. And once you're done with recording of the part of interest, you can just close the video. But for this video, I mean, as a demonstrations, I just leave it run the entire video because it's not very long, only 52 seconds. All right, so it's done. All right, I can close the VLC media player right now. All right, let's have a look at the folder. You see, it's already converted into image. And when you hit the forward arrow button on the keyboard, you see that it's switching between frames, right? Right. All right, so the next step is to use a software called the Fiji. I already downloaded, and this is the icon on the taskbar, and I open it. Okay, so next, skip this. All right, next I want to import image sequence into the software, the Fiji software. I click File, Import, and go to Image Sequence, and I locate the folder that contain all the frames. It should be in a desktop, and Snatch Sequence is the folder. And you can click on onto any image in here. Double click on that, and it's open a dialog box showing that it has 1138 image. So hit OK. It takes some time to load all the image into the software. All right, so it's done loading on the image on the frames into the Fiji software right now. So you can check it by dragging the slider on the bottom of the window, and you can see that yeah, it has no color because we forgot to check on the RGB converter. However, for the sake of a reference video, we don't need the color at all. So right now, just stick with a bit color, gray color that we have right in with the video. All right, so I don't want to record. I don't want to, use on of over 1,000 frames for my animations. So what I do, I just want to get rid of some frames. All right, I want only this from 622 to 696, so 2296, pretty much 74 frames. All right, so I just want that everything before 622 and after 696 will be removed. So how do I do that? So first I remove anything before 622. I go to the control panel of the Fijis. I click on image, stacks, and tools, and slice remover. All right, so we start with the first slice, and we put in the number of the last slide I want to remove. It should be 621, and the increments of 1 because I want to remove all of them in this range. If you put 2 in here, it might skip every other frame. Okay, so I remove all of them. Yeah, it jumped into the last slide in here, right? So the first slice right now will become the 622. I mean, the 622 slice will become the first slice in my video right now. And remember that I just need like 74 frames, right? So I remove everything after 74 frames. So from 7, I will do it again to remove the frame that frame numbers that higher than 74. Slide remove again, and 74, or no, 75. Okay, all right, so now my entire video is kind of like containing the frame of interest only. All right, let's see. Okay, so now what next is we have to add the frame stamp into the video. To do that, we go to image, stacks, and label. Okay, and click, check the preview. You see that there's a small number appear on the top left corner of the video. What you can do is you can change the font size. I can change to 50. It's too small. Maybe 100. Yeah, look pretty good. All right, and you can change the location of this text. The X location is pretty okay, but I mean, like, if it's like become 2 digits, maybe too tight, I would make it to 50, and the location of the Y location will be 200. Yeah, looks pretty good, right? All right, you can add text in there, like for example, frame, but I don't think I need it for now. So yeah, I hit OK. Let's test it. You see that the frame number is changing. So if you like which pose belongs to which frame, you can just drag it around. All right. All right. You can save it as an AVI video for use with other player, or for sharing with other friends. So you can you can export it, or you save as AVI, and you can define the frame number. All right, we don't know the frame number of original video, right? So how do we do that? We go to all right, so we go to desktop and right click on the original video, check the properties, details, and it is 25 frames per second, so you can put in here 25 frames per second and hit OK. And it asks you where to save it. I save it in the sequence folder as well. All right, so it takes a few seconds to save it. All right, after that I close everything. It asks you to save change to snatch sequence. You can save it as a TIFF file. It's save a TIFF file, but I don't think it's necessary. If you want to access this later using the Fiji software, you can save it as TIFF file. Otherwise, you don't have to. You can just use the API video that you created. All right. Let's check again. All right, so here is your video, and if you want different frame, you can drag the slider around to see different frame with different poses. All right, hope it helped you doing your animation. Good luck.